Joao Fernandez writes, "Hey everyone at AMC Movie Talk, love your show and have been watching for over a year and it just gets better. My question is this, I love the Marvel films and always agree with your movie choices on the show, but I also love movies about music history. The Jamie Foxx movie Ray is one of my favorite movies and made me love that genre of music even more than I already did. So what are the chances that they will make a film about Frank Sinatra? Is it a good idea or is it even already happening? Keep up the amazing work."
I obviously love this question because I'm a music addict. Frankie Sinatra is, no one has topped him. He has literally been the staple of what so many people have copied, even to this day. He's a gangster, truly. And after Jersey Boys, which was a different vibe, but a lot of people were really disappointed with that, I don't think they would make it a musical, but there's so many rich characters, and I did love Ray. Jamie Foxx was phenomenal in that. And, you know, Frank Sinatra's story is spectacular, other than just his music. So I actually haven't heard about a project.
Is there one happening? Martin Scorsese's been greenlit for this one. Yeah, and like for a couple of years now, he's got different people writing the project. I think someone from the Hunger Games was originally writing it. Now they're getting another person in, and now the studio as well is fighting between who's going to star as Frankie.
Those are big shoes to fill.
Leonardo DiCaprio or Johnny Depp.
You know what?
Those are always the two names.
I see in that picture there, Leonardo DiCaprio a little bit in that. He could do that. What about Oscar Isaac? He would be amazing.
He is so amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
Inside Llewyn Davis.
There's a bunch of actors who could play Frank Sinatra, and it's a biopic that needs to happen. You don't have to make it a musical. Just film him singing like I did it my way. He was actually a singer. You don't have to make it a musical with musical numbers and people dancing. Just have him sing a few songs and tell his story. He's got a great story. He was part of the original Rat Pack. It's like, come on. There's so many elements of his life that are fantastic. You just take one chunk of it, and that's an incredible 2-hour movie. Come on, somebody make it.
Like Joaquin Phoenix walk the line. That's what I'd want to see. There's music involved. Obviously, it's a huge part of what people know him for.
Scorsese would nail it.
Scorsese
would kill it.
And Baz Luhrmann's doing the Elvis biopic as well. So it's like, this is a thing. This is happening. Yes, we're seeing all the comic book movies, but they're also doing those big, nostalgic trips with appreciating music again, which is great.
Oh, I'm almost kind of conflicted in terms of these music biopics, or biopics in general. Not because I'm not interested in the personalities or the subject matter. It's that there's kind of a pitfall that you can fall into where the personalities are so big and so iconic, like a Frank Sinatra, that it's hard to find someone that can actually do it without doing like a cheesy impression of them, And then also, I don't like the whitewashing of people's storylines. And I think that's one of the issues with Frank Sinatra's biopic is that, I think Scorsese wants to tell the true story, right?
But they've got Tina, who's Tina Sinatra, on board as an EP to kind of like, say, I'll give you this much of his life, but you're right, there's a few shady areas in his life. And it's like, are you going to tell the whole story or are you going to tell the approved story?
Yeah, and that's what, with a lot of things we talked about, like Martin Luther King Jr. and like a lot of those type of movies. Like, well, the families don't want this to be told. I don't want to hear about like this bad aspect of this real person. And so then you kind of don't get the whole story.
I hate whitewashing as well. I mean, they're human. Of course they made mistakes. They weren't perfect, and I like when they show all aspects. It makes them more relatable. So, but that's been on the sshelf for a long time, hasn't it?
A couple of years now. And they're going through different things. But the studio has bought it. I believe it's Universal Pictures is going to do this one. But you're right with the whole, if Leonardo DiCaprio or Johnny Depp does do it, the disassociation there, like, because you're going to be watching it going, I want this to be Frank Sinatra, but I know who's playing it and I know the history. But if Martin Scorsese is going to do it, chances are you're going to see Leo because they are like married now.
I think he would nail it, so I'm okay with that.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC Movie Talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.